Hey, Dave again. I am in Metaponto in Italy, southern Italy, by the I guess the arch of the foot of the boot. This is where Pythagoras died. I'm not sure if anybody knows anything about the specifics as far as where his school was located, where his burial took place. I've heard some conflicting accounts, and haven't really been able to find anybody that's like an expert on the subject. So, but I've heard this called the Temple of Pythagoras. He had something to do with this place, apparently. Might be where his school was. He died in Metaponto, so he spent his older years here. So maybe this is where he died, where he was buried, where his school was in his older years. It could be all of the above. So let's see what this says over here. Yeah, it's all in Italian, so we can't really make any of it out. But I'll get it on film. Maybe I can interpret it later or translate it. So I'm in Metaponto now. I was in Toronto today at the museum, and I'm going to Crotone or Crotone. Tonight, and I'll be there for a couple days, which I think I've heard that his school was there. I heard that he moved to Crotone, or Crotone, however you pronounce it. I think it's Crotone, Crotona, I don't know how they say that. But I heard that was where he moved to, and then he got in trouble with somebody there that was like a powerful person that, you know, wanted to force him to teach his I guess his knowledge, and he refused because he wanted to use it for I guess bad malicious purposes, and so he had to flee for his life, and apparently he fled here. This is where he died. I know there's supposed to be a temple of Hera, or Hera. This might be it. I'll have to do some more research. But that would make sense because he's from Samos, which there's the temple of Hera on Samos. So that's where Hera was born. He would have fit in with these people. I would have known where he came from. But this was all a Greek colony back in the 700s, 600s, 500s BC. He lived in the, I think, what was it, 570 to 490 BC, something like that. So he would have been here in the, you know, around 500 BC. He would have been here. So very cool. So I'm standing on a place where I know Pythagoras stood. How significant this place is, I don't know. I'm going to have to do some more research. I don't know if anybody even knows. But seems like I'm in the right place. There's a river. That might be it right there, actually. That's how the people of the ancient civilization here lived. They would have lived off the river. Survived from the river. That went into the, I guess it's the Mediterranean. All right, I'm going to turn this off. Now, let me go back to the map. Maybe it'll make better sense. So I think Crotone is about a 2-hour drive, and I want to say it's about, I don't know, 3 o'clock right now, so I'll get there about, it'll be about dark when I get there. So yeah, you can see we're basically at this right here. We're on this river, so that's where there would have been a bunch of people. And here's you know, a town that's dedicated to Hera. So this whole area would have been, it would have been a safe haven for him, having to flee from somebody in Crotone. He would have found friends here, I suppose. So that makes sense. All right, I'm gonna turn this off. this is in English. Hold on. Okay, so this is in English. I didn't see this before. I thought it was just Italian. Ooh, it does say this is where his school was. Okay. Presence of Pythagoras and his school in the first half of the 5th century BC. So I found it. The semicircle of Pythagoras was right here. That is so awesome. Sweet. That's it right there. Woohoo! It's awesome. Been looking for this place. I went to Samos, the island of the Greek island, to find this. And couldn't find it. It's right here in Italy, of all places. And this is where he died, in Metaponto. So apparently he moved to Crotone from Samos, got in trouble with some local who was very powerful and wanted him to, like, force him to try to teach him his stuff for malicious purposes. And he had to flee for his life. Apparently he fled here, and he died here at an old age. And then his school was here, so when he died, his school continued after he died. I guess that's the story. It was called the semicircle of Pythagoras, is what the school is called. So this is the remains of where his school would have been. Now I'm going to Crotone today, or Crotone. I'm on my way there now. I'm going to stay there for a couple of days, got a hotel. And I'm assuming I'm going to find the original place where he started his school and he moved here. And then ended up having to flee. So hopefully I'm going to find something there, kind of connect all the pieces together. But sweet, I found it. At least the later years. So I know that he traveled around to Egypt to I guess be educated in Egypt, and then he apparently he went to Babylon, was educated there, and then went back to Samos. Had about 10,000 people gather there to learn what he had to teach. And that was too much people, so he had to move and relocate. This is where he came. Actually, he came to Crotone, supposedly because Crotone was where there was a lot of, I guess, wealthy people that were interested in being educated. So I thought that was it. It was more suitable for a following of 10,000. So that's where he went. And then apparently got in trouble. So there should be a location of his school in Crotone, or Crotone, that I will find probably tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. But then in his later years after he fled, this is where he fled to, and this is where his school, I guess, relocated to. So I found it. I'm so happy. Alright, I'm going to turn this off.